Some of y'all are telling people about your plans before you actually take the first step in your plans. But God then placed this on my heart and in my spirit to tell you, stay quiet until it happens. Because a lot of people you think are happy for you, they're not really happy for you. They find themselves in competition with you. They're trying to learn as much as they can. They want a lot of information from you, and you are giving it willingly. And you wonder why the blessing hasn't happened yet, or why God hasn't given you another signal, because you'll keep speaking on it. Sometimes it's best for you to just to be quiet and just put your actions to work. So today, this video is going to find you in the proper time, because God then places it on my spirit to tell somebody that's speaking too early. Stop speaking too early, because when you speak early, you have to understand there's people out there that's feeling like they see you as a threat. They see the potential that you have. But God says, stay quiet. In the month of February, this day, you have to stay quiet. Stop speaking onto it. When people asking you question, God is going to give you discernment. They just only want to see. They need that information to bring back to others what you're trying to do, so they can sabotage. Or sometimes it's all our own, judgment is self-sabotaging. We'll sit there and we'll talk ourselves out of a dream or goal because we haven't seen the results. But today, God wants you to understand the results are into play. They are in motion. But sometimes we can't see them, and we have to just trust in him. So trust that God says, stay quiet. Talk to him about those goals. He's going to bring you and he's going to direct you to the people that's going to help you to get where you need to go. But right now, you're on the road of being quiet. Show less and do more. That's what you need to do. You have to show less and really do more. Lock in whatever you have to do. Sometimes you have to get away from social media because it's so loud. That's a distracting. That's a distraction. So you have to break away from your distractions, your limitations. Just be quiet. I know sometimes it's hard because you want to tell people you feel good about it, but sometimes you have to just write it down. That's why I recommend y'all get a journal. When you feel like you want to blab it out of the mouth, write it down, because a lot of people, they're going to look at you and be like, oh, you can't do that. They're trying to talk you out. But don't listen to that negative voice. I'm telling you, God want me to tell you, stop listening to those negative people, because those negative people they want you to be with them. Misery loves company. But God says, don't speak on your plans. Give your plans to him. And guess what? He's going to make it happen in the right timing. So you have to really focus on being quiet. I know a lot of us are surrounded around so many people. So you're like, how am I supposed to be quiet? You still can talk, but be very discreet on what you're doing, because I'm speaking from experience. I was telling people and wonder why my plans wasn't going as the way I thought it should, because I started speaking on things like I want to open up a business. I want to start trading. I want to, start a podcast, and wonder why things wasn't going right because I was speaking too early. It's the one thing a lot of people talk about, speaking into existence. You can do that. But when you go run your mouth to people that have negative energy, God will be like, okay, I'm not going to bless you just yet because you're sitting in a circle where you're not supposed to be. But I have to free you from those type of people. I have to get your attention. And a lot of us, we don't have the attention from, saying we want to talk to God. We have the attention on who driving a nice car, who got the big house, who's the most popular person on social media. Don't worry about that. Stay silent. Lock in for real, for real. You have to lock in for real. And keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Don't worry about who's not conversating or who not answering your phone or who ain't hitting you up. You too busy to be worrying about that, to be in your feelings, because you're trying to work on that very thing that's, you're passionate about. Not even passionate about, that God has placed that dream in you. So pay attention to that dream. Pay attention to those signs of those people. All you got to do is talk to God. Look up and say, look, God, I know it's hard. I know I want to be with that person. I want them telling my dream. Hey, if you have that feeling that it don't sit well with you, stay silent, stay quiet. Being quiet keep you out of a lot of things. It keep you away from drama, gossip, slander. Keep you away from a lot of things because you're not telling your business. And I learned that by working at a job. Keep it strictly about work, by trying to make friends. It's hard because they're going to get jealous of you once you start doing certain things. They're going to be like, oh, he ain't making that. He ain't doing that. He ain't making no money on TikTok. They say all kind of things because you're doing something that they're scared to do. So just be quiet and let your results speak for you. A lot of us want to pop out stuff every time. It's cool to pop out every now and then. But when you hungry and you grinding, hey, you ain't got to talk much because what you doing, they going to see it. They ain't going to have no other choice but to see it. But when God tell you to be quiet, I'm telling you, be quiet. Stay silent this week. Don't speak on a lot of things and watch. They're going to see the results. You're going to see the results from God because you're no longer focused or seeking validation from this word. Like what you think. They're going to tell you what they think. They're going to shoot your idea down every time because, nah, I can't let him do that. Why didn't I think of that? They're going to trick you and they're going to turn around and do the same thing that you was willing to do. See, don't be fooled. Don't be tricked by these people out here. It's a trick style. They're trying to play you out your position, but you can't let them play you out your position. And I'm speaking all facts. Hey, it's around us every day. You can show somebody an idea of, and they'll turn around and be like, oh, I don't remember you telling me you want to do that. Man, don't be naive to let somebody trick you. Stay quiet. It's okay to be an influence to somebody's life, but don't let them tell you you're not influencing them by what you're doing. So stay quiet for now on. Don't speak on it until God say you're ready to speak on it, because now it's in motion. But don't kill your dream by going to tell somebody, hey, this is what I want to do. Start doing it. Learn from it. You're going to make mistakes, but along the way is a lesson to get you where you need to go. So, hey, I'm just the messenger letting you know, God say, be quiet. Stay silent right now. This is a season of just learning and becoming who you are, who you actually need to be. Hey, I'm T Howard. Like I said, I was just coming on here to let y'all know. And so many people out here just with negative vibes. They're out here ready to talk against you. They're ready to go against you because of something inside of you. They see something in you, and it's bothering them. It's your light. It irritates their eyes. But hey, keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize is your goals, your purpose, and you're going to fulfill it. But you got to be quiet. Say it with me. Shh. I ain't speaking on it. Hey, if this video finds you well, type in my comments. I'm not speaking on it. Stop speaking on a lot of things. Sometimes you just unspoken. It's the best word. Hey, like they say, no response is the best response. You can hold a conversation. You can be cordial, but you don't have to talk about what you're about to do next. Hey, I'm T Howard.